months went by, and then Roger, the coach, got in touch with us, or with my mum, and said, I've found another place where we could form a club. Would I be interested in coming and training with him and Gary and this other little boy that he'd found that wanted to learn gymnastics, Scott. And so we went and had a look, and what he'd done was approach the people at Coventry Boys Club, and they also did boxing and martial arts. They had a kendo gym upstairs. He convinced them to let him use it for a minimal fee, a little fee, to form Coventry Boys Club Gymnastics Club. So we started training there. I left the club, the Coventry Olympic Gymnastics Club, and I joined Roger, who had started his own club. And he managed to borrow, he got hold of equipment. He got mats for us, he got trampolines, some rings, all old second-hand equipment, but he got hold of it. Some parallel bars, and we started training hard. Not only now did we start doing warm-up and stretching, at the end, maybe once a week we'd do conditioning, and conditioning was circuit training. And if we weren't circuit training, we'd be weightlifting. And we were like 8 or 9 years old, and the training got even more intense, and he was serious. And he had a temper. You could bring out my temper quite easily as well. I was constantly dislocating my thumbs and my shoulders, or I was spacing out, and he would shout at me. I just remember one day on the rings, we were trying to do an inlocation or a dislocation or something like that, and he would always, he was like, "You're like a fart in a trance," whatever that means. But basically, sometimes I wasn't, I was going through the motions. I had to do gymnastics maybe 4 days a week, 4 sessions a week, and it was always intense, and my heart wasn't always in it, and the home life wasn't always going very well, and so I would find myself trancing out into my own world, and it used to really annoy him, so he'd have to get me angry in order to focus me, and I'd have to anger him for him to anger me, that kind of thing. Anyway, his training methods were occasionally he would get the national coach down to see where we're at and give us some hints and tips. And every time he came down and joined in with the training session, I don't know how we knew him, but they got on really well, and I think we were following his training. He was the national coach for every age group, John Atkinson. And the thing with when you train with a top coach, they can see things that the other less experienced coaches might not be able to see. So he's very easy. So if the basics are correct, he was able to then come in and see where we were at and basically offer suggestions and tweaks to take us very quickly to where we wanted to be. So every time he'd come down, I would advance on one level or another, for some reason I think I attribute him to the full twisting back somersault, and even maybe the handspring front somersault.